August, close this up. August 16th. Cycles repeat. 3 clients today. It's all cycles. It's all cycles. And I'm wondering, I've mentioned, it's literally only been a year. It's only been a year, August 16th, yeah. I've only been working with adults for a year and I see it. I see the patterns. When I have enough information about their stories, the details of their story, I can see the pattern. I can see the pattern and I can see where they are on this spectrum of intensity. And I had this last client ask me, did you know that I was going to get stuck in another cycle? And there was a part of me that did know, but then the other part of me was like, I didn't. So I'm very honest with my clients and transparent. I don't lie to them. That's one of the things I've learned is to not lie to. And I was always very uncomfortable with certain questions where they wanted to know personal information. And I was not uncomfortable with that, with the fact that they were asking questions. I was uncomfortable with the fact that I couldn't be honest about my truth when they were asking me questions because of the whole, like, you know, the rules. And again, it's all purposeful. It's how you know, how comfortable are you with your truth, and how can you redirect that back, right? It's a skill. But it always made me uncomfortable when I was being told that I shouldn't, right, be honest. When a client asks me if I'm married, if a client asks me, you know, if I have children, it's clearly important to them, right? And whether or not it affects the relationship, but that's something to process later on. It's how you own your truth. And so I always, you know, I bent that rule, but I knew how, right? I knew how to own my truth and how to continue to explore that with my clients. So when my client asked me, did you know I was going to repeat this cycle? Very hurtful cycle. I said, to a certain degree I did, but I didn't know where on the spectrum you were in terms of the extreme experience, because I had only known one story of yours in this one relationship story. I didn't know the other ones until later on. And so I said, I saw something was going to be, you know, brought to your awareness. I just didn't know what was going to unfold. And this was already after me. Well, no, it was because of that. And I said, but I also, and then I need to know the details, because she was also being very vague with certain information. And I'm like, I can't pick up on the pattern because she's not telling me the whole truth. So it got to the point where she's like, I'm done repeating this. Like, I don't want to keep attracting this. What is it that I'm attracting? So then I asked her. So then I answered, I said, I need more information for me to help you through that process. Like, share more of the story. And so then she shared more, and I was like, there it is. And so I helped her see the themes. And then I explained to her, I don't know if all therapists have this ability to pick up on patterns. I've only been doing this for a year. I want you to know that. But then I was reflecting too with my conversation with La Doctora this past weekend, and me telling her, like, it's all cycles. They're all cycles. All of my clients, it's all cycles. I see the pattern. And she didn't understand that. So I'm sharing with her examples, and I can see that she's reflecting on her. She's trying to pick up the pattern in her life where she was at. So that's leading me to believe, I could be wrong, but that's leading me to believe that not all therapists know that that's part of the process. I don't know. And that's one of the things I told my client. I'm like, the only reason why I know is because it's happened to me. Because I was in different cycles and I picked up on the pattern, right? And that's how I'm navigating it. So she was really grateful for this new awareness. It's definitely heavy information, but now she can do something about it, right? She was ready for it. She was wanting it. it's different when you're wanting to know versus the clients that don't, because I could tell, like there was another client I had, he didn't want to know. He knows he's in the cycle. It's repeating. But he's not ready to admit it. He's not ready to admit it yet. He's too in it. So self-preservation, I have to protect myself because I'm still in it, right? Yeah. But it's fascinating to see. I mean, it sucks, but it's fascinating. The fascination part is that it keeps being validated for me. The pattern, right? It's the same with all my clients. The cycles that they're in, that they find themselves in. I don't know. I mean, if you're a therapist and you're watching this, let me know. Send me, put a comment. Let me know if this is something that's common. I don't know specific, I don't know all the therapeutic models. I kind of follow my own. So if you're a therapist, let me know. To see, right? To see what other person kind of uncovered and to build upon that, really. It's to build upon that new awareness. So 9:39. That's it. Just wanted to share that tidbit. And I'm excited. Coping skills. Getting by. Meal prepped. Spoke to the attorney or the paralegal. Got some clarification. And I got information on volunteer work. So I felt a little overwhelmed. Just a little bit, just a smidge. I'm actually kind of grateful because school starts this week for everyone else except for me. I don't start until October. Excuse me. And I was like, oh snap. Is it going to look like quarter system? I've never done quarter system for school. It was always semester. So I'm a little nervous if it is, because that's going to mean more work time, to do the just the readings. So I'm a little nervous, and just the fact that it is picking up. So I'm kind of grateful that I'm not taking on new clients. But okay, that's all. That's where I'm at. It's definitely picking up a lot more again. Cycle repeats. But this is where I'm supposed to focus my attention on is work, being high vibe, feeling good, my self-care. I feel good. I feel real good. Hey you, my name is Yubi and I use she, they pronouns, and you've just finished watching a clip from my video diary entries where I'm documenting my healing journey as I learn how to navigate my spiritual awakening. I have learned that this experience and process is unique to each and every one of us in whatever way we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of formal mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself as these experiences unfold, and really inviting you along for the ride. Please know that there is a time gap between when these videos post and my real timeline, and also that these clips build upon each other similar to chapters in a book. So if you find yourself lost or confused, feel free to click on the playlist section or the link below, where you can jump around, check out the other chapters, and or catch up. Also, please know that you're more than welcome to check out my website, www.youbecominghealed.com, where I've gathered all of this information, my background, experience, and education to create online self-paced courses to help you on your healing journey wherever you are. You're also more than welcome to check out my other YouTube channel at You Becoming Healed, where I've entertained a podcast, including clips from these courses so that I can make this content
content accessible to more and more people. Please click like, subscribe, and share this content so again it reaches more people, with the hopes that other people will resonate and connect with the healing journey and the stories shared, so that they don't feel alone in their own process. I thank you in advance. I'm grateful to you, and I wish you well.